Good morning. Today's mission, we're down on the Isle of Shepy, which is down on the south coast in the Thames estuary. We're sort of aiming to go over and get out of the sun. So over there it's a wind farm, and then there's a thing called the Redsands Fort, which looks amazing. It's about 16k out to sea. Should be quite good. So yeah, gonna go and see if we can find those and paddle out to those. It's a bit of tide vectoring. It's really big spring tide today, so yeah, it's quite a busy shipping channel as well. So yeah, head out there first thing, have breakfast, coffee, and get on it. Cool. Just about to set off. Yeah, gonna head that way, which is away from them for a bit, to get in the tidal stream, and then head over to them over there. Yeah, it's 7:30 in the morning. Low tide's at 10, so I should get out there, have a bit of time to explore and check them out, and then the tide should turn and zoom back again. Cool. So we're about halfway. 8k in now. Just about an hour. Just going quite slowly. Sort of zone 2 sort of stuff, which is quite good. Yeah, sort of just right in the middle. You can probably see the forts over there. Weird, sort of getting close now. You get more detail on the legs and the structure. The paddle out is about 15k. We're technically got about 8k off land, basically. But to get back, the closest bit of land is totally cross tide, so you can't. It's really hard paddle to do. So get going with the tide. Sitting at about 9k an hour with the tide. It's probably about 2 knots of tide. It's quite weird because you're in a big open expanse, so you don't think you've got tide. It's just flat water, just paddling along, and you look at your watch and go, I'm not putting that much effort in. I actually just started talking and going 2k an hour, just talking to you. So yeah, so definitely plan with the tide. It helps you out. Here we are, we made it out. Here they are. Pretty cool little things. Quite big things actually. Yeah, really good paddle. Perfect day. A few bumps and stuff, ripples. Yeah, just keep you on your toes, only on the sprint. Just those rolling waves just make it a little bit more interesting. Yeah, super nice day out. Really cool. If the conditions were a little bit worse than sort of forecast, they're going in my favour. I'm always going to get pushed back towards land. I might end up at Tower Bridge, but it should be quite entertaining. Going through the Thames Barrier on a starboard sprint, possibly a toilet. Bit tricky to get back to the van. Yeah, no, these are pretty cool little structures, big structures. So yeah, they're anti-aircraft towers for the Second World War. They were relatively successful. They did bring down some planes and some flying bombs, I believe. So yeah, they were definitely doing their thing. Yeah, they were occupied until the 1960s, I believe. Just to stop people getting on them, really. The main reason, and they were abandoned, and then they're now sort of reoccupied. Not reoccupied, but they are being looked after a little bit. I believe there's some people that are trying to restore them, and people do stay out on the bottom. The furthest one from us has got a landing platform, so you can get a boat to it. Yeah. They used to be connected. You can see one here, just about. I think they used to be connected by walkways. I think this walkway did exist until a couple of years ago. I think they've either taken it down or it's come down. I think some people were coming out and you can kind of get up onto the landing platform, and then up into this first one, which is one that's not habitable, but it's less rickety maybe. So people that own it do stay in that one occasionally. It's a YouTube thing where some people managed to get on that one and camped overnight on it. But these ones, all the floors are pretty rotten on them, I think. So yeah, what I'm discovering, I'm just sat here happily. So I think the tide has stopped. I'm just going to go paddle over to one of the legs, see if I can see drift. It should be turning or should be sort of slack water about now. So let's go and have a look. It's the landmark I'm heading back to when I head back. They won't be able to see on the camera, I don't think, but just about there, there's 4 windmills. That was my visual reference I've taken to get back, just as when you're out at sea, everything kind of looks the same. There's a cliff here, which obviously looks different. It's the side of the Isle of Shepy. But yeah, when you're out this far, everything kind of looks the same. It's good to take a reference point when you set off, just to like, right, that's what I'm heading back to, like we did with when we went out to Eddystone, which is the place we went out really far to sea. Yeah, it's good to just have a reference point. The Eddystone, even then, you've got Rame Head, which is, when you're not on the shore, it's massive and it sticks up loads. When you're out at sea, you can't really see it, like, because there's higher hills behind. So yeah, it's always good to have a reference point that you know you can see from out at sea. Yeah. Also, the tide probably has turned. I'm having a bit of wind, but also I am drifting slowly back to where I want to go to have a nap before we get back to the night. Yeah, pretty cool. So cool, we're about halfway back. Fort's over there, windmills over there. Yeah, it's hard to see on GoPros, but I'm just in the channel. Just these lovely little bumps just pushing me along. Perfect. Almost like I read the forecast. But yeah, no, it's good. Stop for a little snackette. It's turning me less of a training run, more of just a holiday run. It's quite good fun. Cool. I shall check it out. Back in the realm of people. I met some kayakers on the way. They're going out to the Maunsell ports as well. Yeah, back on the beach now. 31 kilometres just about. Yeah, pretty.